All right. One more example I have for you. This one's worth paying attention to. I want to talk about the Document Manager API. So this is a separate API provided by SolidWorks. You need a key for it. It's a company specific key. It's free as long as you have an active subscription of SolidWorks. So if that's the case, there's a form you have to fill out and send to SolidWorks. And if you have an active subscription, I've never seen one to get declined, and then they send you the key. That key allows me, again, we have an internal one for development, but for use, you need your own, to read SolidWorks files and write to some extent without opening. So the big bottleneck in automation or doing it manually is often opening the file, rebuilding it. The making changes part goes pretty quick, and then rebuilding it and closing it again. So if you've opened a large SolidWorks file before, I'm sure you're familiar with how long it can take. And even if it's only taken a few seconds, if you multiply that few seconds by 10,000 files they need to process, well, you're into hours and even days in some cases. So that's where the Document Manager API comes in. Like I said, it can read and write to SolidWorks files without opening them. So it gives us an interface basically directly to the file itself. Now it's limited. We can't edit features. The primary use case for this is metadata. So custom properties, configurations. It is possible to read and write geometry via tessellation data, but that's very difficult and very complex. So we only do that. It's a very, very large project that can take years. So typically, tier one customers, very, very large ones, will do that. But the use case that everybody does is custom properties. So I can demonstrate that now. This is worth demonstrating. So I just prepared a simple assembly here. I'm just going to specify it here in this input box, and I'm going to hit get properties. And these are the custom properties in that file. I can edit those and write them back without opening the file. Now, if I had to open that file, that would have taken minimum 5 seconds by the time I opened it, evaluated, rebuilt, or read them out. Whereas this was instant. So it's a factor of something like 1,000 in terms of speed. So we always look at if it can be done this way.